Hi my loves, welcome to the mat and welcome to this little online coven. So for those who don't know me, my name is Bethany and I am the Yogi Witch, and welcome to today's flow where we are going to take things slow and steady, gentle and delicious, finding space in the body, creating peace in the mind with this 15-minute chill out yoga flow. So you don't need any props to help you today, but as always, you're welcome to grab them to help support you, to help comfort you. But maybe you put some comfies on, get some nice music on, maybe a cup of tea, anything that just makes you feel good. And when you're ready, I will meet you back here on the mat so we can get started. Okay, so to begin today's flow, you're going to move straight away into your child's pose. So beginning to bring the big toes to touch, we're going to take those knees nice and wide and simply settle the body down. As we begin today's class as a collective coven with a deep inhale through the nose and a slow exhale all the way out. So taking as many shuffles as you need to get yourself comfortable. Starting to even out the breath. So maybe you've come to the mat today a little bit overwhelmed, maybe tired, physically tired, emotionally tired. It doesn't matter. We're leaving aside anything that doesn't serve us in these next 15 minutes and dedicating some time to us and our well-being. So like I said, gentle, delicious, nourishing movement today. So you can choose to stay here today, maybe with the arms just simply resting on the mat. Or maybe you start to bend the elbows, bring the hands to touch, and take some prayer hands above the head, even allowing those palms to rest on the back of the neck, on the top of those shoulders. Starting to find a bit of space along the collarbone for 10 more breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Beautiful. Before all together we inhale. On our exhale, place the hands to the mat and we gently roll into our tabletop straight away. Slide the left hand forward. We thread the right arm underneath, maybe coming to the forehead or to the side of the head. But making our way into our thread the needle pose for 5 breaths. Beautiful, pressing into the left hand to roll back to tabletop and then taking this pose to the other side. Slide the right hand forward and we thread the left arm all the way underneath. And pressing the right hand to the mat, Let's find our way gently into a tabletop position. This time we're going to walk the knees a little bit wider. Take some wide-legged cat-cow stretches. So inhaling to drop the chest, gaze forwards. Exhaling to curve the spine, bring the chin to the chest. And just taking this movement now a few more times, recognizing if maybe there's a little bit of tension in the shoulders or in that lower spine. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to move into a bit of a deeper hip stretch. So you're welcome to come back to child's pose, or maybe you follow me by moving on to the forearms and beginning to let the knees slide to the side, coming to your frog pose. So it's quite a deep stretch. We're going to flex the feet, bring in the heels, or the heels into alignment with those knees. Feeling a bit of strength into the shoulders. Holding here for just 5 breaths. I know it's deep. Two more breaths, you've got it, feeling the warmth in the shoulders. For 2, and for 1, beautiful, press into the hands. We gently bring the knees back to the mat. This time we cross those, what is behind me? We cross those ankles, come into a seated position. From here, we keep the right knee bent. We extend the left leg. Now you can use a block to help support this knee, but with this left leg, we pull it back into alignment. Inhale, arms flow overhead. Exhale, find your single leg stretch. Beautiful, my darlings. We inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, roll the body all the way up. Bend the left leg, extend the right, pulling this right hip into alignment as we inhale, arms flow overhead. Exhale, find your single leg stretch. Luna, I'd like to make this quite clear that this was a chill out flow and you're not making this very chilled out. Recognizing if one side of the body is a little bit tighter than the other, that's okay. Two more breaths. Yes, before we inhale, gaze at the toes. Exhale, roll the body up. This time, keeping the right leg extended. You're going to extend the left. Start to flex the feet, and we're going to slide left arm down the left leg. Lifting this right arm all the way overhead. Seeing how far you can go. Finding that first side body stretch here. As if you're going to go and find those tippy toes. Inhale, we gently roll to the center. Right arm goes down the right leg. Let's take this side body stretch to the other side. Inhale, We move back into the center, bring the feet to touch, sweep those arms overhead. This time, simply forward folding into our caterpillar pose. And having a slight bend in the knees if you need them. Inhale, we gaze forwards. Exhale, roll the body up, maybe bringing these legs into a comfortable seat position in hero's pose, or you can cross them like I am. We're going to start to stretch out the shoulders. So from here, we're going to take the arms nice and wide in front of us. This right arm comes underneath the left. You can bend the elbows so the back of the hands touch, or maybe you find the palms. But you're going to lift these arms nice and high to the sky. And we're going to move these arms over to the left-hand side. Take the gaze over to the right. Holding for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Move back into the center. Release the arms. This time, left arm comes underneath the right. Maybe find the back of the hands. Maybe find the palms to touch. But we inhale to lift. Exhale, take it over to the right-hand side. Gaze comes over to the left. Inhale, move into the center this time. Lift those elbows a little bit higher. Bring the chin to the chest, holding 5. Lift them higher for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release those arms. Give them a beautiful little roll here. Taking them in one direction, and taking them in another. Maybe making a fist with the hands, and start taking some wrist rolls. So rolling them one direction, rolling them in another. Bringing some neck movement into them. Maybe dropping the chin to the chest, taking some half moon circles. Maybe transforming it into a full moon. Take it all the way to the sky. Beautiful. Before we gently bring the body into the center, hands come to the knees, and working just through 3 shoulder drops just to release any stagnant energy that's within us, maybe anything we've carried home from our day, maybe work, friendships, etc., etc. So drawing these shoulders up to the ears on our inhale. Exhale. Release them down. 2 more times. We inhale. We exhale. Release them down. Final time. Inhale. And exhale. Gently resuming our normal breath, blinking the eyes open, coming back into the room. Take any final kind of twist, anything that you crave. But this is just a super simple 15-minute flow that you can add into your daily routine. So maybe when you wake up in the morning, maybe when you finish work at night, or if you're working from home, you do it to kind of separate your day, your working day, from your evening at home. I also have a 15-minute I also have a 15-minute coffee mobility flow designed for the morning. So it's a beautiful way to match this chill out flow with the coffee flow, getting yourself into a really gorgeous routine. But if you want to take a couple of these moves a few more times, maybe you repeat the flow, maybe you follow it up with one of my longer restorative flows, anything at all. But taking a moment to thank you so much for allowing me to be your teacher and for meeting me here on the mat as we meet together as a collective coven. Remember, I upload 3 free flows a week every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon, my darlings. I'll see you later.